Hello YouTube, this is the Florida Rider. Just out enjoying the awesome day we're having today. So here in Florida we had primary elections last Tuesday. And I was actually quite excited about it because while I am a registered voter and have been all my life, I'm neither registered as a Republican nor a Democrat. And in most states I'm not able to vote in primaries. But here in Florida I can. So I went to my local voting place and I voted. Now, it might have been just the type of ballot I had since I'm not registered with either party. But it didn't tell you who was Republican or who was Democrat on it. Not that that mattered, but it was just interesting. Something that I'd noticed was different. I believe they said only about 30% of the registered voters voted. And I started thinking about why that probably is. Well, first of all, polling places are open, I believe, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now, in the USA, we generally don't live near where we work. I do, but many people commute, 30, 40, 45 minutes or longer to get to work. So if you have to be to work at 7 a.m., you leave at 6, so you're gone before the polling place opens. And when you get home, you figure it's 5, 6 o'clock, and then everybody is home and everybody's running to the polling place. Polls might open at 6 a.m. here. I'm not really sure about that, but still, you get the point. It would be much easier if we voted on a different day of the week rather than a work day. Many countries have Sunday voting. I know that that would probably put some church people into a tizzy, but I'm all for it. Or even Saturday voting. A time when you're actually near home and you don't have to make extra time to go vote. You're going to the supermarket on Saturday, stop by the polling place, and there you go. Now, luckily here in Florida, we can vote by mail, which is what I normally do. But I misplaced my ballot. And when I got to the voting place, the woman said to me, "Oh, we sent you an absentee ballot." And I said to her, "Yes, I'm sorry, I misplaced it." She said, "No problem, I'll go ahead and cancel it out and arrange it so you can vote here instead." And then she, of course, had a look at my driver's license, and not only did she do that, but she also quizzed me on where I lived, which I thought was great. To cut down on fraud, etc., I'm all for that. I have no problem with that. So I'll be voting again soon in November. And for this election, I will make sure that I don't misplace my absentee ballot. Life was just so hectic when it came at the end of July or so that, I don't know. I guess at that point in time, voting wasn't important enough to me. Or thinking, oh, I'll just put it here, and then I'll turn it in a few days. Yeah, that didn't happen. So I can report that the people at the polling place were very nice, and there was never any pushback to keep me from voting. So, did you vote in your recent elections? Or do you vote in general? Perhaps you'd never voted in your life, and why is that? Do let us know. This is the Florida Rider signing off. Goodbye.